First and foremost, I like to give all honors, praises, thanksgivings, glory, salutations, respects to whom the world ignorantly or maliciously calls as the power of the Hebrew Bible, as titles for names, meaning they're not his proper name, they're just titles. Accolades is the Most Guy, or Salakia, God, the Most High, the highest, the creator, and Lord. But the true pronunciation, phonetically pronounced correctly, righteously sounding it out in the first form or dialect of the true ancient Hebrew Israelites of the 212 tribe chart, his proper name that means something is YaHaWaH. YaHaWaH, he has been, he will be, he exists. He is existence itself. YaHaWaH, he is existence. YaHaWaH, he exists, and to and through his only begotten Son, whom the world ignorantly or maliciously calls in the English, the Spanish, Aramaic, modern Hebrew, Yeshua, Yoshua, Yahawasha, Yosha, Hesha, Yeshi, Jesus, and Jesus, so on and so forth. But his true name, a proper name that is broken down phonetically and righteously, can be sounded out correctly, that means something in the first form or dialect of the ancient Hebrew Israelites of the true 12 tribe chart of the 212 tribes of the ancient Hebrew Israelites. The Lasha One Kodash Holy Tongue is YaHaWaH. He is salvation, He is deliverance, He is help, He is succor. YaHaWaH. He is salvation, He is deliverance, He is liberty, He is victory. YaHaWaH. He saves, and only the true genetic and spiritual Hebrew Israelites for right now, and then later in the millennial kingdom, all of Israel will be saved, and all genetic Israelites will be saved. But for right now, 2/3 have got to go, starting with the woman, and to and through the Holy Spirit. Kal halalata barakata salalata kabawadata tawada thalai when YaHaWaH Shamar no YaHaWaH Bahasham Kodash. Double peace, honor, salutations to the elders of GMS, Great Millstone, starting with Elder Tahar on down, Arama, Gabar, and Rakal, the top four leaders, men, head apostles, fathers, forefathers, teachers, preachers, poets, kings, priests, singers, songwriters of old, coming back in a reincarnated state to help solidify themselves as 144 elect male men, and through the spirit and sincere, true doctrine, help solidify the rest of the 144 elect male men, and then the 1/3 man, women, children, sign card for the abominations of the earth. Shalom to the elders, the head apostles of the entire nation of the Hebrew Israelites, not just GMS Great Millstone, but Elder Tahar on down. The top four of the GMS head Great Millstone camp are the top four leaders of the entire nation, the Hebrew Israelites, regardless of your affinity to camp or whatever. If you're Hebrew Israelites, at the bare minimum, know you're Hebrew Israelites. Those are your true leaders. All your other leaders, if you belong to a camp, are going to need a thermonuclear bomb. Your entire congregations, 99% of them, are going to need a thermonuclear bomb. As I prophet, I speak, and I lie not, like Paul said. All you fucking 2/3 niggers are gonna need a fucking ICBM thermonuclear bomb in the great Babylon hell that is America the Great. The whore on top of the beast. So if you don't get your head out your ass and follow true leadership of Elder Tahar on down of GMS, then fuck you. So until Adonai Yahushua breaks through the clouds and the so-called UFOs, we're filled with Malaakim and angels and Malak Dawad, and sets the upper echelon of the next millennial kingdom, and then forever and onwards underneath him, Yahweh, Yahushai, Malak Dawad, and then the rest of the 144 elect, everyone is going to, needs to, will, if you want to get your ass saved in them chariots, listen to true, sincere doctrine of the great men of GMS, the head apostles. And shalom to the Akim on the Highway Bio's Internet Information Superhighway, following the student sincerity, and that comes from YaHaWaH Bashem Yashar Bashem Rakakudash through the man, studious, good Bereans like they are, and push us to be of the elders of GMS. Shalom, Brother Sharath, it is here, it is not nigh, it is right in our faces. World War III is ramping up even more faster now. It kind of died down there for a minute, but then the Houthi rebels in Iran is for sure gonna step it up a notch, as they should. The least of the flocks will draw them out. Everyone knows Babylon the Great, America is the great fucking Satan whore. And if you don't, you've been living under a rock, and you're gonna get yours because you keep either not giving a fuck about truth, reality, or saving this bitch, knowing that America is a piece of shit, and Americans, you saw Edom, so-called red, white, European, Caucasians are the devil, but you still go to bat for them, including our 2/3 niggas that know they're Hebrew Israelites, taking this 301, CO14 or whatever, and perverting the word of the Lord on the internet information superhighways for the filthy bag, for fucking women or for money. Into here, the end of the world is here. Our fighting chip is the mark of the beast, and everyone who is around a society, technological, major cities will be tested at the hour of temptation. So, what should we do? If you're saved and elect, pray fervently, try to follow the law, statute, commandments to the best of one's ability, stay studious, and prepare for the end, the worst. And if you're two-third in the truth, knowing your Hebrew is light, but still perverting the word of the truth, the word of the Lord, how the Highlands Bibles into information superhighway, keep doing that to your own goddamn demise. So like I said, all you other congregations, all you other camps that are not Great Millstone or who do not follow Great Millstone 100% true doctrine will eat a fucking thermonuclear bomb, ICBM missile, whether you take the alpha chip mark of the beast or not, or whether you call it YaHaWaH Shem YaHaWaH or not. If your heart is fucked up, you're physically gonna be fucked up. So Romans 11:7, what then Israel hath not obtained, that's what he seeketh for. Meaning, not all of Israel will be saved in this go around, and also not all of Israel will be saved in general. But until the end, all of Israel will be saved in the millennial kingdom, niggers. But the election hath obtained it, and the election are literal 144,000 male men, and then a couple of thousands to hundreds of thousands to maybe even millions of one-third men, women, children. Who knows? We are the sand of the sea and the stars of the sky, so it could be a shitload or it could be not that many, but still in the thousands. Either way, starts with the elect 144,000 men. What then? What shall we do? What shall we think about? The end is here. Israel hath not obtained that which we seeketh for. Everyone is going to still be blind and still be fucked up. But the election hath obtained it because we've done it, attained it through the 80s to the great man of GMS, starting with the One West, Elder Masha, Abba Bibbins, Arya, YaHaWaH, so on and so forth. The elders of our elders, and now our elders are in charge until Adonai Yahushua comes back. And then so us youngins and those who follow true sincere doctrine of the great man of GMS, all we have to do is wait. And the rest we're blinded and fight and strive to the end, to the death. Yes, some of us will have to die. So with that being said, once again, I'm saying that Esau's troubles are also Jacob's troubles. So the time of Jacob's trouble, which is nigh, which is here, which is hopefully this year, is also the times of Esau, Edom, pagan heathens, and pretty much no goddamn world trouble. The only people who ain't going to be troubled 100% will be the upper echelon in the left hand side and on the right hand side. Left hand side, they're hiding from the Lord. They got amenities and technologically that will keep them safe until literally angels or Yahushua comes, seeks them out, or the hopefully elect, and puts them to death or in subjugation to slavery. And on the right hand side, the hopefully elect will be saved through all the turmoil and toiling. They get beamed up, or if need be, die like Adonai Yahushua, the servant is not greater than the master, and then come back with super spiritual, supernatural powers and commence the ass whooping on, or the saving of Hebrew Israelites, whichever your lot falls on, hunter or healer, fisher, or what have you. So, time of Jacob's trouble is also the time of Esau Edom's trouble. But and the rest were blinded. But what I say again, does the elect and hopeful elect have to look forward to or have to do? Pretty much keep following the law, statute, commandments to the best of one's ability, studying, show yourself approved, like the good Bereans that were pushed to be at GMS offshoots, lone wolves, and followers thereof. Following the Old Testament, the New Testament, the Apocrypha, and the Paleo Hebrew, and the Koine Greek, starting with the King James Version and adding supplemental versions and studies and disciplines to show yourself approved and be a good Berean once again, like we are taught and pushed to be at GMS followers and offshoots. So Deuteronomy 31, I'm going to read pretty much until 14, letting you know that the elect has obtained it and the rest of Israel were blinded. Only one third, 144, will be saved this time go around. The rest have to go the way of the dodo with Esau and pagan heathens. Their daddy, Esau the devil, because they're a bunch of two-third niggers. But in the end, all of Esau, or Salakia, all of Israel will be saved. Deuteronomy 31, and it shall come to pass when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse, which I have said before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations, whether AhLa YaHaWaH, Adonai Yahushua hath driven thee. This is what the elect is waking up for. The arrest, even the niggers who are Hebrew Israelite, calling themselves Hebrew Israelites, know they're Hebrew Israelites, but still perverted the word of the Lord by saying Esau Edom can be saved, by saying you can eat unkosher food, by saying you can have sex on the Sabbath, by saying the Sabbath doesn't exist or the Sabbath is not on the new moon, so on and so forth. Pervert the word of the Lord, and the word of the Lord will pervert thee. So the elect has obtained it, though, following true sincere doctrine of the great elders of GMS, Great Millstone, and their elders, which is the law, statute, commandments to the best of one's ability, the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of one's ability, which is Adonai Yahushua, the personification of the Torah, the verses, the scripts, the Bible. So elect will continue studying, being fervent in prayer, and begging for mercy until the day you either get beamed up in the ships or get your head cut off. But either way, salvation is thine, or you can be two-third nigger. Either one in the truth that is perverting the word of the Lord, thinking you're going to be saved, having that I'm still in the truth demon, and then getting fucked up with the rest of Esau, Edom, pagan heathens, or having the I'm in the truth, but I don't give a shit about anything, and I'm gonna say what I want to say, even in the truth, and or just being a two-third nigger. All you two-thirds have got to go, starting with the woman. So the elect will be fervent in this teaching, in these studious obeyings, and if need be, which most need be, is finally knowing enough so that you can be a teacher out on the highways and byways, like I am trying to do. So moving on, Deuteronomy 32, and shall return to AhLa when YaHaWaH thy Elohim Adonai Yahushua, and shall obey his voice according to thy command thee this day, law, statutes, and commandments, thou and thy children with all thy heart and with all thy soul. Only the house of David, only the house, the great camp of GMS is truly actually doing this, and the affiliates thereof. All the other camps are not, and they're fucked. And then all two-third niggers who don't give a shit about Hebrew Israelites or don't believe that they are super fucked. Then I lie when YaHaWaH thy Elohim will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all nations, whither I lie when YaHaWaH thy Elohim has scattered thee. The Gentiles and the pagans and the heathens in the Old Testament and the New Testament were, or Shalaki in the New Testament, were the old, um, pretty much reprobates slash somehow got mixed up in the world and went away from Israel. Those are the pagan heathen Gentiles of the New Testament, which are literal national Hebrew Israelites of the Old Testament. No other nation can be saved, you stupid fucking Christians, and you perverted Hebrew Israelites. No other nation can be saved, you stupid fucking Christians, and you perverted Hebrew Israelites. If any of thine be driven out unto the utmost parts of heaven, Deuteronomy 30, verse 4, from thence will I when YaHaWaH thy Elohim gather thee, and from thence will he fetch thee. Any part of heaven, underneath heaven, outmost, any nation, all nations that are true Hebrew Israelites genetically, but mentally are Gentiles and pagans, but come back to the realization, remembrance of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and who they are, the sons of Yasharallah, the sons of the Most High YaHaWaH, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kodash, and will turn to true, sincere doctrine of the great man of GMS, and whoever else might be pushing true, sincere doctrine, but mostly it is GMS. These is the house of David. These are the elect. These are the lambs, the sheep that follow the shepherd wherever he goes. And I lie, Deuteronomy 35, and thy lion when YaHaWaH thy Elohim will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed, and thou shalt possess it, and he will do thee good and multiply thee above thy fathers. This is fixing to happen here in the next couple of years. God damn it. Or Salakia, YaHaWaH bless it. The elect will make it. Esau Edom will go into slavery, death. Pagan heathens will go into slavery, death, and two-thirds of our niggers are going to go to death and come back as freed from sin with new parts and inwards. So I'm running out of time, so I'll make another one. I'll finish Deuteronomy 35 through 14, hopefully backing it up. My point being backing it Psalm 137 up with it, and then so on and so forth. So until then, abad you dumbass perverted Hebrew Israelites, abad the wickedness of Yasharallah, and Shalom, the house of David, Dawad, and the house of GMS. Shalom.